And we're back with the Mount Conundrum. So, what are we doing?
Well, it sounds like we're going to be making a lot of animal checks.
Or
But,
should we go ahead and use our GM hint to figure out the best way to deal with this situation? Like, if we get the big one, do we even need the little ones?
uh, well, yeah, technically, because I mean, we don't need all of them, no, but
Well, what I'm saying is, if we
you
get
don't
the
want
big one,
to.
Do you
no, we
want the
could let the
Indominus
little ones.
Rex and 3 raptors or no? That's, I mean, hashtag real talk.
Okay,
I'm all for it.
we
Yeah, Xandra,
all
that
for
was
using the GM hint.
awesome.
Say it for using
yeah,
the
it was.
GM hint.
Yeah.
Garrett,
Get it?
Yep, let's do it. Let's.
Alright, fantastic.
All right.
So, Firu has a plus what, 6?
And
he
what?
has a +10 to
Plus
handle
10 to
Wait,
handle animal?
Plus 10 to
Plus
handle
Mythic
it.
Surge.
Hold on. Hold on.
Melanie has
A mount.
nothing in it. No, he doesn't have to, though.
Okay. Because I was like, if he could by default.
I
he
don't
would
know.
have to
Maybe he
do
could get
one.
on. Maybe he could get on
He
that
is the only
giant
person
one.
capable of turning these into willing mounts. But he has to
I
make
have a-
these checks every day.
I could also
And
make this
it does
every
get
day. I will
easier
always
over
have-
time, but it takes a significant amount of time. But he's the only person that really does it. He also gets an additional +2 because of his background of being a horse tamer.
So he gets +12.
Yeah, he's the only
And
person.
then 13 with the guidance.
It is basically to do this. He can take 20 because they are calm. What he's trying to do basically is essentially kind of strike a deal with him without being able to say anything.
But
But
he can say stuff through Tay.
yeah,
until
but
my shipping runs out.
what I'm saying is there he's already got a circumstance bonus, so it wouldn't make a difference if he was able to even talk to them. So he's basically he's the only person capable of doing this. And
Oh, I can't do it even though my handle animal's so high?
you can do it, yeah, but I'm saying the circumstance bonus, you talking to them won't give him any bonus.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
I
So
can hay.
that's right.
Plus, he's the
So
one
so
who
with
knows
all
how to
that, yeah,
actually
you have to
work his
basically
own-
you have to have to have a chance at it. You have to have a 10 or higher in handle animal. No,
Well,
they can't hero point him, but he has mythic surges of his own. He should be the one handling Big Mama.
Yep.
Tael can go
I can
one by
help
one
with
with the
that
little
so I
ones.
can stop talking. After I stop talking, I have to essentially go back
And
to.
You would
the
have to
little
do
ones.
this every day.
Okay.
For how long?
That I can't give you. That is up to their will saves and up
Okay,
to
then
how long
here's-
you are in the wild.
As our second part of the GM hint, if you're feeling generous and willing to answer this, it's a yes/no question. Do you, in your estimation, think it is worth the trouble of going through that? Just as a yes or no.
Hang on.
He's doing the rolls to find out how long it'll take to tame it. I'm gonna say yes or no based
Maybe.
on that.
What is that?
Fuck yeah, I want to ride on that shit.
That thing is awesome.
And then a giant
Okay.
one? Man. You got a 20-foot axe beak. Hell yeah, it's worth it.
Would we have to stay
Can
here?
I call? Can
near
I
that?
call the mama?
No, this is something that when you use these as a mount the next day, you make the new check. If they stay mounts, fantastic. You continue to do so as you travel. It's just it
And
may
he
end
can
up
make-
eating mythic surges while you're doing all this.
Okay, but he can take 20. You said on each one.
Because they're already calm. Yeah, you guys got the hard checks out of the way. You could have done the easy ones and they would have been
Mine.
calm for a minute, but you did the hard ones, so they stayed calm.
Okay.
My circumstantial bonus on mine, does mine actually end up running out the next day, or do I still continue rolling by 11?
You have to shift to get that 11. You have to do exactly what you're doing right
Actually,
now.
no, I don't. Because I get that plus, I get that additional plus.
No,
even
what
when
I'm saying is, in order to be able to talk to it,
Oh,
Yeah.
to
yeah.
get the circumstance bonus, so you have to do that.
Okay.
So if Fears is not doing good on his checks for something, you can do that. But he's got a lot of mythic surges a day.
Yeah, he has extra power. See, I told you it was going to come in handy.
All right. So, what do we do about the dead one, guys?
Food. I don't want to eat it. That's Fear saying it. I don't want to eat it, but y'all got food.
Well, he doesn't want to eat anything made out of meat, though.
Right. He's going to take out y'all salad stuff.
Is it gonna piss off the other ones?
They don't, I mean, they don't have morality.
No, they're done.
Well, you
Just don't
said
show
it
the
like-
mama.
Yeah, I was gonna say you said it looked at Sab when Sab got near it and was like, "Back the fuck off."
Mhm.
And Sab was like, "Oh, okay, I'm over here."
Yeah. No, that was more just because it wasn't Tail, not because of what Sab did.
Oh, okay.
It didn't see Sab kill the small one. It was too focused on what was going on and then was asleep. It just heard the
All right.
screech and then reacted
So,
instinctively.
Can we lead them sort of over to our little camp thing?
Yeah, you guys got ropes. Just pull them on over. You've already succeeded. They're calm with you. They're going to follow the rope.
Okay. All right. Well, let's lead all of the other ones over.
I'm gonna hand
And
Fury the rope.
I'll deal. I'm gonna drag the other one off.
Because I know my
Deal
shifting
with
is
it.
ending shortly, and I'll say, you can trust this one. And then
Okay,
I
Hold
end
up. I have
Handle
to,
animal
go
fury.
back.
Okay.
so plus 11. So I have to make a check.
Fury's kind.
Okay, it follows Fear.
Okay.
Sees its kids
So-
over here and it kind of like
And
goes,
then I
"Meh, meh," and they kind of like
I think-
respond back.
Is how many rounds has passed?
Many.
Okay, well then I guess my
Or
shifting
over 10.
is over.
Yeah.
My shifting is over,
Alright.
so I guess I have a plus
Oop, that's the
9
wrong thing.
to
What is-
handle animals from now on.
You can take away my aura now, Bab. I can
I just
keep
realized
casting
I
it
didn't-
as much as I need to, but
I just realized you need to set my max health to the correct one. It should be 57 now. And my because yeah, I actually had more health to start with in that fight then. Because I
Yep.
forgot about our bonus HP that we got
That's fine.
for mythic tier. So
Thanks,
once
I
they
saw
got
that it was an Talk the Mind Taker.
all the other ones over there, is everyone else's HP correct? By the way,
From
are
what
you
I know,
guys at
yes.
the right max HP?
Yeah, I think
I'm
so.
at max.
Did I gain HP when I
Yes. Yes.
well,
You
he
should
did
have-
change my icon earlier, so I assume yes.
No, I don't know the I didn't check the different HPs.
Oh,
You should have gotten
What is it?
+3, I think.
Is it 31?
As a
mine says 28 right now. Let me check the sheet.
yeah, it should be 31 then.
Yeah, it should be 31.
Okay.
Now it says 31.
And
Did
while
Celine
they're all
get
over
more
here, I'm
HP?
gonna
No,
take
nothing changed on Sleep.
while they're all over here, I'm gonna take this one off, like drag it, and go. Cut
Said
up
it was
and
never
butcher it,
laying
etc.
with any of them. Gee, she was standing there holding her arms out, concentrating on a spell. Gosh, Xandrid.
Okay. So I cut the dead one up a little ways off. So like as I did it at first, we're like peer around the bushes, make sure it's not freaking them out when they smell blood or something.
With each chop, it screeches out.
It's dead!
What? Chop. Ah! What the fuck?
I just meant like the scent of blood or whatever, some creatures. Anyways, so come back dragging a whole bunch of cut up meat and toss it on the fire.
Okay. So you cook some meat. That gives you some extra food for the next day. It's enough to keep
And
you going
get a
for
little bit
that.
of a
That's
small
food for
bird.
an entire day for everybody except for Seda and Firu. So it's 4
Okay.
people. Makes the check much easier.
Also, they make their own food checks, right?
Yes, but if you would
Creatures
like to
make
make
their
the
own.
handle animal much easier, it's better if you get their food. They are currently tied up and they came out for food. They're looking at you guys eating this stuff, and there's
Okay.
I share some with them.
Yeah. Since we have the extra meat, Sav will eat the extra meat and share some of the stuff that
They got that day. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
with each of them, and then the big one too.
I'll feed the big mama.
All right.
All right. Well, Fury should probably feed the
Big-
big one.
Fury looks over and he's like, she's gonna need more than that.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
Well,
I'm
suppose
with
we
her
can-
right now. So if somebody wants to go out and hunt something up, you don't have to cook it. Just hunt.
Okay, so we can go hunt again.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Specifically for them.
survival. Give me guidance.
Yoink. Done.
Okay.
All right. You kill a falcon now. Shit! Son of a bitch!
Well, Triple C. Good knowing you.
No, you actually head over to the water and just straight up catch a medium-sized fish and toss it to her.
No, I catch it with my bare hands. Like,
No, you catch it with your cat hands. Where the hell did you get bare hands from?
well, I was hoping nobody noticed.
Those better be award-winning cat hands too. I don't do anything else. All right. All right. So night passes by. About
Well, wait. During the night, Sab's got. I'm gonna ask Tay a question, but you can keep going.
okay. Hang on. Oh, I
You
didn't
have
mean
a
to do
red
that.
dot over your head.
Oh gosh,
Something
there's
cool
laser
about
sights out there. Oh shit!
No.
I'm just gonna
Move
use
it,
this as a
move it.
basic. Yeah, I'm gonna use this
We've
as a
got the
basic thing.
poachers.
All right,
Put the buds down. Put them down now.
there, just to show that
Sir.
everybody kind of has a little bit of shelter there.
Those are an endangering species. Don't you mean endangered? No, endangering. They kill everything else.
About 9-ish at night, basically later on in the evening, it's after dark. Thunder begins to roll in the distance.
And the thunder rolls.
The lightning strikes. Your tent's now on fire. So do you?
That would be
Do you
the
do
most
anything?
ridiculous thing ever, given that these palm trees are like so much taller than.
Yeah. It just arcs around. It
be
don't worry,
karma for
it struck
destroying that
the
for a
tree,
bird.
but like arced around. So, are you going to do anything to prepare as you hear the storm begin to roll in?
Well, you can try.
Past mending.
Mending won't matter if your little lean-to is getting blown away.
We can all work together to try and secure it, can't we? So those of us with survival can roll to try and secure it, right?
Yeah, you can try and secure
Okay,
it better.
so Fury and I need to roll.
Okay. Firu, he speaks up and says, I actually need to make sure that the animals are correctly
Okay.
tied down. So let me go do that. He's going to reinforce the ropes, and I need a
What is
strength
with me
check.
rolling a 5?
Strength.
Quantum,
Why do I keep
quantum rolling.
5s?
That curse happened from. They don't know this in game, but out of character, that curse came from her stumbling upon a. She went to go investigate a bunch of mushrooms and realized that it was mushrooms covering a dead body. And when she got too close, spores went everywhere, and soon after that, she was cursed.
Does Fury still have guidance?
You can give it to him pretty easily.
Does anybody else in our group have survival?
I have a
Ouch.
+2, I think.
Can
I got
he use a
this
mythic
fixed.
reroll? Mythic Surge?
He cannot use a mythic surge to reroll. You add a 1d6 to it.
It's better than nothing.
Well, that's if you failed already.
Yeah, he definitely failed.
Got above a 10.
Is
Yeah.
that still a fail?
Yes.
Maybe it won't fail by so much, though.
He reinforces him as best as he thinks he should.
I
do a
don't know
double
if
check
he's
when
going
she's
up there with doing that.
Yeah, you
yeah.
can do an aid. He doesn't have an aid another on.
Okay, so Sab will go out and help him.
Okay. Garrett can finish up the tent fortifications if he wants to make a survival check.
Sure. What's my survival at? It is at a whopping +4.
Man, it's way
Better
better
than
than
that.
0.
Guidance.
Oh,
Fantastic. So you got a plus
Plus
5. Yeah, so
Yes.
Garrett has
Boom,
0
easy.
problems
I
doing
am the
this.
guidance machine.
Sab, I need a strength check.
Guidance on Sab.
That'll be that.
Perfect.
Right.
You,
Great.
you
Alma
helped.
ain't moving anywhere.
Fury had the knot tied right, but you kind of come up and show him up in strength.
Just like yank it.
Yep, just everybody's tied. All the animals are tied down properly. You all feel pretty comfortable, and that's when you feel the first couple drops of rain, and they don't stop all the way through the night. But you guys, because you did so well with securing the tent and these axe beaks, when you wake up the next day, the shoreline is covered in bits of sorewood. Some bodies begin to wash up on shore. But as far as damages to the tent and stuff like that, nothing too major. Some leaves and stuff like that got blown away, but you guys did a very good job with it.
Is it
And-
still raining the next morning?
The 2 of the axe beaks are over here. Yeah, it's still raining. Munching on a corpse. These 2 couldn't get free.
Hey, Fury, I may need you out here to wrangle these 2 again. And Seda may need to calm them.
Okay. I'll hop on Viru.
Or are they still calm to us even now?
Oh, that's a corpse. I was like, what the
Yeah.
hell is that?
it's MacGyver.
There.
So they're still calm to us even now, though.
Oh yeah, like if you approach them, like Fear just kind of trots over to them.
Okay,
He's
so
like-
they don't like, they're not like, or anything.
No, while they're eating, he does fix the rope. He ties another knot in it and brings it, so that way you still have a 50-foot rope, it's just a little bit shorter.
Okay.
So he fixes that, and he just says, I got him.
Okay.
Um,
Are there any other bodies on the shore now, or
Yeah.
anything in the debris that looks useful?
there's
You
nothing
guys
in the
come out
debris
and
that
do
looks useful. Most of these
perception
bodies
check
are
for
just
us?
like nasty and bloated. Yeah, you can still
Okay.
roll perception, for sure. I'm just saying at a glance.
Yeah, can everybody else come out and help look for anything that we might be able to salvage?
Sure.
Donna,
I'll do a perception check.
here, Celine. Go see if you can find anything too while you're at it.
Celine doesn't want to.
Apparently not.
She straight up says, no, I'm not looking at bodies right now.
Would
Well, Sam
rather
was also
stay
looking
around
at
the
the,
bird
uh,
that can eat you?
She stays on
That
your
was-
shoulder, but she's not looking at dead bodies.
She's not looking at anything. She's like, I'm gonna take a nap in your hair.
Whenever you taunt her with that, she goes, "Would you like to lose another braid?"
No. Fuck you. I made a 27 on my
Although-
perception
Yep.
check.
Amusingly, Tay could just use prehensile hair and just like wrap her in a bed of hair.
All right, so she's Radagast. Friggin' Celine poop on her hair.
And I would kick her ass.
So you guys search the bodies that are washed all along. You never really spend enough time on the ship to really recognize anybody, and you don't recognize anybody here. But most of them are long since bloated. They've been out at sea for days. The
Were
wood that's
any of
drifted
them-
up is soggy and pliable. Nothing has really any value on it. It seems like these things have been picked at by fish. Some of them are missing body parts. You can see lots of bone. It's a fairly gory sight, but nothing akin to what you saw back in Sharn.
Well, what about like the pieces of drift of sorewood that were?
That's what I'm saying.
floating
They're
up?
all like pliable and soggy,
Okay.
and they're
So
none of them are bigger than your forearm either. It's like it's just exploded to bits.
Shrapnel.
Yeah.
Okay. Tay finds a giant exotic saddle floating in the water. If only life were that lucky.
No, that's called a strap-on harness.
Even better.
Sab's like, give me that.
Right now.
So I didn't find anything cool with a 27.
No, there was nothing cool left on him.
Damn.
Well,
Then you turn
I
back and you
mean-
see the giant 24-foot axe beak, and you go, "Oh, not bad."
Yeah.
well, we can sort of like Sab sort of leans
Does
a
Zero
little
have
here and
anything
is
to
like,
say whatsoever
should-
about Tay, like, straight up, like, taming that bird after having no taming history at all?
Surprisingly,
I
no.
just like to talk to animals. I just like talking to animals.
so
No.
Sab's like, hey, Fury, should we lead the big one and the other one over to? I mean, it's kind of gruesome, but
You mean
what
to
are we
feed
gonna
them?
do, Fury? Yeah,
Yeah. Can you hold these two for me, and I'll go get the others?
yeah.
These things are going to end up being picked at
Something's
anyways.
gonna-
Smelling
yeah,
otherwise,
something's
it's
gonna eat
end
'em.
up decaying, so.
Sounds
Rather
like-
me end up
Yeah,
clearing
Sab's
it.
like,
You
something's
guys
gonna
let
eat 'em.
them load up on the buffet that has been supplied. And Garrett's down here just, I'm going to try this too. I'm going to try me a piece of this.
You're just like, they look like they're enjoying it. They look pretty smart.
Yummy.
Guys, this is
Okay.
fantastic.
If
So-
this crazy burps like it, it's gonna be good.
Garrett, or not Garrett, Firu needs to make his handle animal checks for the day, or check for the day.
Okay. He gets to take 20, right?
Yeah, I don't have like handle animals or anything.
If
like-
he's only going to do one, he has to do 4.
Okay.
And so that'll eat up 4 hours of your time if he was going to do a take 20 on each one.
Well, you said we need 8 hours of travel would get us 2 squares if we're mounted, but we can't mount these guys yet, right?
You would be able to if he succeeds these checks.
Okay. I think it's worth taking the 4 hours because that means
So-
we're only using 12 hours of our day.
Yes, and then you after that will have to use however
Hold
many
on.
hours it
Hold
takes
on.
for your
Whoa, whoa,
survival
whoa, whoa.
checks to set up camp.
How about this will
But
be
if
easy.
we don't take
Sab.
Okay, go ahead.
We only need how many mounts? Because I can make a mount. So can Melanie.
We want as
Yeah,
many
but
as
they're
we can
using
get.
spell slots.
Sab's like, I need as many of these birds as I can
If you
have.
don't have to
What
use a
if-
spell slot plus the extra protection from the big one,
Yes. It is well worth wasting 4 hours
I
because
think
it's not
so as
really a
well.
waste. Even
if we're
if we
gonna get a
had
32 for taking an hour, that's a guaranteed success, pretty much.
And I can
Hopefully.
also make
But I
these
mean-
checks too.
But yeah, well, yeah, she can take 20 on hers and get. No, you can't do it because your shifting doesn't give you the +2. You're not going to be able to shift for an hour. Your taking 20 would be like a 26 or something. But then I could aid you with a take 20, and you would get a +8. Is that correct, Vex?
I'm sorry, I missed that part.
So I can, if she's doing a take 20 and I can aid her, can I give her a +2 with a take 20?
Not really. A take 20 is she's already taking all the time she can. If there's anything that
Okay.
could give her a circumstance bonus, then she could get that. But aid another on it, already perfect check. Essentially, it can't get any better. If you were to take an hour as well, it would just be whoever's passive is higher.
Okay. So we could try and have Tay do one of the little ones while Fury does the big one, and Tay can get like a 26 on her take 20. And then it would only take us 2 hours. Or we could
Yeah.
just be happy and make sure we get it done with a 4-hour check. And heck, we'd still go just as fast as we would on foot if we only traveled for 4 hours that day.
Yes, that's true.
Until we made sure that they were definitely under control.
Yep. All right, so you
Yeah.
guys take 2 hours, and you successfully keep
Okay,
all of
so
them
Tay
under control.
is able to keep them under control with her take 20 then.
Yes. The little ones.
Okay. And Fira manages it with the big one.
Yep. And the big one and the little one, yes.
Who's gonna ride the big one?
Can I? I think that'd be hilariously awesome. I'm super tiny.
What's that?
I don't
Sada's
need one.
smaller
Oh.
than you are right now.
Seda has Firu.
Yeah, I don't
The-
need one.
Big one is tamed, but refuses to let anybody on it.
Okay. So for right now, will the little ones let people on them?
They think it's like
Okay.
a game.
And
Until
and Firu can carry 2 people, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can Melanie ride one of the little ones? Garrett ride one of the little ones. I ride one of the little ones, and Tay and Seda will ride on Firu since they're the smallest.
Sure.
And then I'll give him the least burden to deal with, essentially.
That's fine. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which way do you guys want to go? And I think honestly we should just travel just once today for 4 hours.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that we have plenty of time to set up camp and make sure we get enough food for everybody.
Okay.
Everyone agree?
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, do you want to go to this square or straight down?
Oh, is there any chance that we could have boiled out the salt out of some seawater? So we can fill up.
What are we gonna trap the moisture, the fresh moisture with there?
Yeah,
That's
that
like
would have.
Skins.
Nah, that'll take too much time in the day for right now. You're better off trying to find a different water supply.
You
Okay.
could collect mildew overnight.
Mildew. You mean condensation?
Yeah.
I think it just
Your
means
survival
you.
check yesterday handled everything just fine, so you'll just make a new survival check today,
All right.
rather than get too technical about it. So we're moving straight
And-
down or to the side one.
I think the side one, right, guys?
All right.
Okay. Let's go there.
Okay, so now you move straight up into
Let's
forest.
all do perception checks as we go.
24.
And the birds get their own checks, right? The burbs.
Burb.
Oops.
Zan, looting the bodies was only evil at a disaster scene. Because there were still people there that could have come by and recovered their
Not
relatives'
even.
bodies and things and all that stuff.
I'm not even
That's
paying
why
attention
it's-
to it now.
That's why it's evil.
I has game to run. I don't need to argue semantics. I say what is evil and not evil. The end. Alright, so this is the forest encounter map, should there be anything. This will be basically how it's just default setup. And I'll leave these guys right here. Roll perception.
Oh, there's not a really good place to ride it.
Unless you can go into the center of the grid.
Yeah, if it would let you do that. Alright.
No, it doesn't.
They don't screech out
Right on,
anything. They
yeah.
don't seem to notice anything unusual. Foo. Alright. So, once again, I need a good perception, a good survival, and a good nature one.
I'll be back up.
Well,
tomorrow.
there's Garrett's perception as a 23. Is that a success?
23 in what? Perception?
Yeah.
Yes, for keeping watch, 23 is a success.
Okay.
You will not be ambushed. Seda,
What was
does
that
that roll
for?
for?
Wasn't Fear doing nature? Or was Sav doing nature first?
Fear did nature first, that's fine.
That was his.
All right, Firu did.
roll too
Firu is what I'm going to do instead of just survivalist only. I'll allow Firu, since he and you eat are vegetarians, I'll allow him to use knowledge of nature to also procure food for you too. So that makes things a little easier. At least while you're out in the woods, the jungle. So that successfully got food for one of you. But also let you know that you guys are not around anything poisonous
Okay.
or dangerous.
Okay, so I will get guidance from somebody and do a survival check.
Okay. Alright, the survival check was also made much easier because you already had some to back yourself up. So you have procured food for 3 people.
How much? And it's a 25 to get more, right? Does does
Anybody can
Melanie
roll a
have
survival and get a
Yeah.
11 through 15 and get enough food for themselves.
Do you
can
need to
Garrett
roll?
still roll survival even when he's the lookout, or no?
He's the lookout, so he's just keeping...
Okay.
He needs somebody to bring him food because he's keeping watch the whole time, basically.
Can you do a survival check untrained?
Yes.
Roll it, Tay.
I have a +2 in survival
It
already.
doesn't matter if you get anything.
What I'm saying is, I'm trained in it. You just made it sound like
No,
I wasn't
okay.
trained in it at all.
You're not-
Melanie
you're
gives
not.
Seda some food.
There, +3 because I gave guidance to myself. Bravo. Didn't
Yeah, I
even
don't
get my
think you
food
found
for
anything.
myself.
Tail brought back a bunch of berries. And Firu slapped them out of your hands and says, Issue 8, page 34. You won't stop shitting. If you eat those, you shit for days.
All right, so
Well, you might
Seda
want
can.
to keep them on hand for anyone who gets constipation.
we could hang on to them and feed them to some enemy. Set a trap.
Are you talking about like basically set a trap, or if I feel like we're being followed? Maybe they're scavenging.
Nope,
our food.
Xandrid, you're wrong. I'm right to the end. It's as simple as that. It's not a disaster scenario. Those things were going to rot away anyways. They didn't have time to bury them. So
It's not
they
like
let nature take its course. The end. That was a
Yeah.
neutral action by the law of nature. Done with discussion.
Okay, Seda, you can make a survival check.
Okay.
All right. So now Tael is fed.
So everybody has been fed.
Mhm.
And
Everybody
the
has been
creatures-
fed.
The creatures can
they
make
ate
their
this
own
morning.
checks to find food around the
They,
area, right?
they ate this morning.
Yeah, they ate this
But-
morning. No,
they can
they
still
can't. You
check,
have to
right?
let them go if you want to let them make their
Oh.
own survival check.
Okay. Well, I need to let my
But they have eaten today. They're fine.
I have to let my hawk do a check, don't I?
No, the food that Hawk eats is minuscule enough that you can share.
Okay. All right, and we set up a camp already
Mhm.
from whose check?
It was
Was
a
that
survival
part
check.
of? Okay, so part of my survival check was setting up the camp too. Then, since I got a 21,
Yes.
so it's food and survival. Okay.
hmm
All right.
And while it storms most of the day, it clears up overnight. And you guys are safely able to choose the next direction for the next day.
All right. So they make their checks in 2 hours and succeed again.
I'm sorry, what's that? Oh yeah, yeah.
Do they make-
yeah, you can make those.
Okay,
yeah,
so
take
they
two.
don't even have to roll.
No, not on taking not taking 20, since these beasts are common. Since you're taking your time, no worries.
All right. Do you guys want to try and move for 8 hours today, or do you want to just go once?
Let's just get out of here. Let's go for the 8 hours. I'm sick of sitting in this mud, using
Alright.
goddamn leaves to wipe my ass with.
Garrett, are we still going the right way with your no direction?
I feel my hand. I put my hands all over my body and I go.
You're still good.
Yes.
I'll let you know when things are starting to kind of go awry on that. So no, you're good.
Okay. Okay. So, do you want to go two
Yeah, go there.
squares Okay, so we'll go 1 square to
I would say
here.
go 1 square this way, and then
But then we gotta
one
go
down.
down.
Yeah.
Because we're supposed to be going south-southeast.
Let's go.
and then go down there.
Hang on.
Also, shouldn't we be able to see the square that we were on the day before?
No,
Shouldn't we
you
have
left that
seen,
area.
like, the path?
Nope,
Oh,
you've
okay.
left that area.
I thought we were mapping it as we went. Like making notes for it. Nothing of interest.
No, it's not like the West Marches one on that front.
Oh, I would have wrote it down anyways, just because it's kind of what I do.
Okay, let's see here.
Not that any of us, I think, are going to do it, but I could totally cheat because you still have it so that we can move our icons on the screen, and the light moves with us.
No, I say leave your icons up there.
Okay.
Do that and terrible things will happen.
Sure.
But what happens if we just put it on the square that you have open? It wouldn't change anything, would it?
Yeah, it would get in the way of my stuff.
Oh.
And
'Cause
you
I have
have
to
to
go drag
drag it through all the squares to there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Scooter is very confused about the wolf noise. He was like, what the hell was that?
You are not set up camp here. Everybody get on your mounts. And I'm going to assign
I get green!
the marching order here. So that is how the mounts are running.
No one can get on Big Mama yet, right?
Don't think so. Someone can try. He hasn't said anything.
Oh yeah, you didn't say anything about today.
Tay, you're not on a map.
I haven't said anything about today.
Well, that's right, I am on.
Can someone get on the big one today?
Try.
What does Firu think?
No, no.
Da-da-da.
Zeta.
Oh,
Yeah,
has
Firu.
Melanie been teaching Tay spells as we go? Like she said.
No,
she was
you're not able to out in the wild like this. It's too
Okay.
tough. Alright. You guys are riding along?
Doesn't Firu have to be a little closer to the big one?
Mm-mm, you guys are kind of just going as a pack.
Uh-huh.
Oops, that's fine. Okay. Perception checks.
Damn, Celine.
Okay, so
Celine sees everything.
yeah, everybody's able to give each other heads up on what's up front.
Whoa, my graphics card just died for a minute.
Giant bears.
Oh, fuck.
Giant bears. They kind of roar as they like break out in front of you, like they've been keeping an eye on you. But you guys are not surprised because of the high perception checks. So go ahead and roll the initiative. We'll take the highest and go from there. So far, that is a 24.
Alright,
Babe,
let's
can you
see.
get away from me, please? Someone's trying to kill
I
me.
don't know your bonuses right now. I'm taking care of my stuff.
+2 and +8.
I'm taking care of my
22.
stuff. I need you to roll. Alright, so you guys are definitely going first. These guys got a 5.
Hey, I would have gone in the same turn as they did.
Alright. So what do we do? These bears jump out and start roaring. The axe beaks roar back. By roar, I mean screech loudly. The axe beaks, I should say, will take their own initiative at the end.
I don't know, guys. I got yelled at for killing an axe beak earlier.
Kill the bears.
We're gonna try and tame the bears.
No, we
Yeah,
can't
kill the bears.
name the bears.
Is this
don't have
considered
enough rope for
difficult?
that.
Is this difficult terrain?
Yes, this is all difficult terrain.
I'm just gonna slumber a bear. As,
You gotta
as soon as fear is close enough for me to be able to slumber one of them, it's slumbered.
Alright, so your ready to action is once he's within 30 feet, you will slumber.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a question for you, as I've never done mounted combat before. Can
And
I
that
hit them
misfortune thing is going
without-
on, so.
Can I try and hit them without dismounting, or do I have to get off of this thing, or it'll go like apeshit on me?
You can make a ride check to stay on and hit them while it attacks. You feel it underneath you. It's about to charge forward. It feels it like. Give me a sense motive.
Ugh.
You want me to do sense motive?
No.
Because I can do
No.
it.
You feel this thing ready and rearing to go like you are. You want some action, some violence. And
Okay.
it basically feels like, okay, I got strength in numbers here. I got my
Wing
pack.
off clearly wasn't enough.
My mom's, got my back here. We're gonna kill some bears before they kill us.
Shit, I'm gonna re-roll that with a hero point. That's a ride check.
Much better. All right.
Okay.
So your ready to action
Okay,
is
so
to use your
My ready
Earthbreaker when it gets
action
close.
is whichever one it goes at, I'm going to rage and then just slam the Earthbreaker down at it.
Okay.
As a power attack, that is. So I'm rage
Okay.
and then power attack whenever it moves.
Melody pulls out her staff, and as she does so, it erupts into blue flames. What does Seda do? Yeah, just blue flames start licking from off the staff all over it.
I'm gonna give Furious Sun Metal on his 9 ring,
Okay.
and I'm going to get Lamont out if possible.
Yes, you can do that. It's a move action.
So I'm still on the back of him.
All right, Garrett, what
As
do you do?
am I.
I'm gonna shoot it right in the nose.
You gonna call shot head?
Specifically the nose. It's gonna smell blood.
Okay.
Are you gonna do
So-
that once your bird is close enough so that it won't give any
So that'll be
problem? Or
A-
you hit it from there.
+4 to your attack. You want to ready it. So when the bird's within 30 feet.
Well, can I shoot
Oh
at
yeah,
it now?
you can actually already shoot it now
Why
at the
is my
distance.
cursor way
Yeah.
over there now? What the hell?
So any negatives to this?
Yes.
I need to
you
refresh, I'll be
shoot
right
at
back.
a +4.
This shouldn't have lost.
But it's touch AC.
It is touch AC and you hit.
Yay. So now
There we
What's
go.
your damage?
that's a 1d8 +1.
Nice.
All right. Roll me a 1d4. Stupid bear, give me that. All right.
Should I just go ahead and give myself HP from raging?
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
I do
And
have
I'll use
one
this.
thing
So
to
for
add
2
to that,
rounds, the bullet hits it square in the nose. And then it falls out and the bear kind of goes and then lets out a roar as a trickle of blood runs down its nose.
What does that do to it?
Um,
Made it angry.
Yeah, it did 8 damage, and it's sickened for 2 rounds.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
That's what I was asking, was what status effect it had on it from that.
yeah.
I do have a
Do you
question.
want to shoot the other barrel?
Oh, right.
You can't ready in action anymore. You've already started attacking.
If I can shoot it again?
Can you hit the other one?
Not with the dragon pistol? Can I?
No,
Is that
not with the
right?
dragon pistol. No, you can hit this one with the dragon pistol though.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that then, definitely.
Okay. Are you going to do another called shot, or are you good? The called shot effects won't stack, so if you do it the same, it still counts as the head. So you won't be able to make it any more sick than it already is.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
I'll
other
just
numbers is
do
armor
regular.
class.
I'll just
Where
do a regular
else could
shot
he
then.
attack it though? What would happen if he like hit it in the arm? Since it
Yeah,
has
you
to
can
move
call
on the
arms,
legs.
you can call stomach and all that kind of stuff. I won't divulge the information, but I'm not going to say that it's not already on your journal under conditions and stuff. It does
That's
things.
if-
I don't want to cause
that's if I-
metagaming, but
Well, let's see if I do roll another sicken again.
no, you can hit other body parts. You just have to call them, and then their effects will happen.
Alright, well, that guy's call shot
Yeah,
on
take a look, because it's like
the front right arm.
Okay, so called shot arm. It's you're going to be shooting at a +7.
Oh, nice.
Tay, are you on the back?
That's a
of
hit.
Fury?
Roll damage.
yeah. I never got
So
off
the-
of them.
Dragon pistol, it's 1d6.
You might be in for a charge.
Is it a +1?
Wait. I get to slumber it.
Ooh.
Roll
he
a roll a
Mapping something.
1d4.
Asleep.
Oh,
Alright, so 2 rounds, and it grazes it, but it grazes into the muscle just a bit. One number is HP, the other number is armor class. Garrett hits at a different AC than everybody else. Alright. That was Garrett. Alright, so you have to do something.
I had a question.
Yeah.
I have a swift action that I could do.
Sure. You act first, anyways. Tail has a ready to action that when she gets within 30 feet, she unleashes her hex, her sleep hex.
Okay. So as a swift action, I can have my mount, cohort, whatever, as an immediate action, move up to its speed and make an attack with a natural weapon. It bypasses all damage reduction.
Okay.
So he can do a hoof attack on it. Basically a charge.
Well, that's not a charge, though. Why don't you let him take his charge action, because that's what he's going to do, and then have that readied as a action to do.
Yeah,
So he'll get 2 attacks.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
And my rated is. Can I say that my rated? Oh wait, my rated is just to hit it whenever it gets close enough because of my mount.
Mhm.
But that counts if it runs at me. I'll still hit it though, right?
Yes.
So your
The
ready to
red
action
is
is
within
within it. Yeah, when it's within range, I want to power
Okay.
attack it.
Okay.
All right. Fury goes next. Seda, who are you putting to sleep?
Tay.
Or sorry, yeah, Tail.
No,
Oh,
put Tay to sleep, Seda.
Oh. Here, red or blue?
it's whatever one I get into range of first.
Okay,
Of
so
30.
there you go.
You've got both in range.
Yeah, you kind of have it at the same time, but it's okay. So we'll call this one first. This one is closer. The red is first.
Okay. And it's misfortune too, so it's got to roll it twice.
How did it get misfortune?
It's a class ability.
Is it an action? Like what's the misfortune action?
Hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't do both, can you?
Hold on. What just happened to? Oh, that's right. The thing died. Okay. It just says class ability. 1 round DC 16 SU.
Yeah, but it's a hex, right?
Yeah, it's a hex. Yeah, you have to
You
use.
can only use 1 hex.
Okay, well
Yeah.
then slumber. Sorry. It's a DC 16 as well, so.
Okay, that's a DC
But as
16
long as
will
it's-
save.
As long as it's not a mythic, it auto fails the first one.
I thought that was with
Yep.
Misfortune.
Nope.
No, it's with anything.
Oh, so
With
she has
anything.
mythic hexes.
Yeah,
Yep.
Okay,
that was her mythic feat.
so it auto
Anything that's not
fails
mythic,
the
auto.
first round.
Yes.
Okay,
And
but
Figure's charge auto hits it for a coup de grace.
okay, so it fails it anyways. Do go ahead and roll this.
It's,
For how long
it's
it
however
lasts.
many rounds her level is actually.
It's 4.
Yeah.
So for 4
So
rounds.
it's always going to be 4 if it fails.
Alrighty, thank you. So 4 rounds, it is asleep.
But it'll be 5 since it failed the first one instantly.
Fear
5
finishes that up.
Fury hits it with his 9-ring broadsword charge attack coup de grace.
With Sun Metal.
With some metal.
So what's his weapon damage?
1d8 plus 5
So that's 8 times 4 plus 5.
plus let me double check sun metal.
Does Sun Metal get multiplied?
Normally magical effects do not, because it's still just 1 hit.
Sun metal deals an additional 1d4 fire.
So yeah, that would be an extra 4 damage. So that's max damage, 41 damage
Jeez.
Go Fear, go.
off of his charge attack. He opens up a gash on his back. When he cuts down through, even though it's with heated metal, it seems like he used a lot of strength just to open up that one gash.
Oh yeah.
You use your swift action to give him another attack.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. So he'll auto hit for the same amount of damage. He opens up another gash. That gash just cuts through a thick line of fat. The bear is still alive.
82 damage. Alright, Zab, do your thing.
Well, he can't go until the bird goes.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right. Kick it.
Or until the
Yeah.
wounded bear comes at me.
Yeah.
Well,
How
the
mu- how
wounded
far
bear
is
would have
the
to come
reach?
at you.
Yeah, that's what I said. How far is the reach of this bird?
It's adjacent square, so 5 feet.
Okay.
The bear charges as best it
Does
can.
that provoke from Big Mama?
No.
Are you sure? This is an adjacent square, and this is an adjacent square for Big Mama.
No. This bear charges forward and it does not provoke.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was this whole entire foot. Is
If
that
you're
what I mean?
asking if that is a provoking square, yes. But the bear does not
Doesn't
provoke it.
provoke an action.
Okay.
And that is, it's going to hit kind of randomly here. Evens is the bird, odds is Garrett.
So,
Okay, it's going for the bird.
not my burp.
Burp.
It straight up easily hits with a bite.
I just hear a didgeridoo right now.
Making PC feel at home. It bites into the bird's neck, and then it claws out. One of these has a -2 because of the arm being injured. They both hit like it's nothing.
That mama's gonna be angry.
He just claw, and then the other claw comes through the bird's throat, and it falls dead underneath of you, Garrett. It just
Ah!
opens the neck wide open, and you fall prone next to the bear.
No! Can I do never stop shooting? Since
You're
you
not-
killed a part of my soul.
Well played. Well played. The bear kind of like, it looks up over at you and it's got blood dripping from its mouth.
I have yellow Sith Jedi eyes.
Alright.
Hang on. This bear gets
Bird's
up,
turn?
uses a move action to stand, provoking an attack of opportunity from Fury.
Alright, he gets 2 attacks.
Roll.
Does it provoke from Seda with Lamont out?
No.
Okay.
Normally, opportunity attacks are only in melee.
Okay.
So, it's a +1, so does that mean I get a +8 to hit, Tony?
Yeah. Should
Yeah.
be.
Okay. That's a hit. You want to go ahead and roll the other attack?
Oh.
There you go. That's both of them hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
There you go. So that was...
It looks over to Firu
14
and
14, 12.
attacks Firu. Bite attack. Hits. First claw. Hits. Second claw. Hits.
How much damage did it do?
I'm rolling that right
We're
now.
about to find out.
We're gonna see.
Fury collapses underneath you. As he is at -6 hit points. As the bear bites and claws and digs into him. He took 53 damage.
Holy shit.
Fear has more HP than that.
Yeah.
Well, then
He's
what's
got
his max
60
HP? You
something
never
HP.
changed it.
It's
We even asked.
64.
So put him back at 53. Save the changes. 64, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, and here Seda has.
I can't even click on me.
Oh, jeez. Stupid thing. There we go. So he's not knocked out, but he took 53 damage. Bringing him down to 11.
What is Melanie doing? She didn't take her turn, did she?
She held
She
her
had a
staff
ready
up
action.
and flames came out of it.
Oh.
Yeah, she had a ready
okay.
action. It hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
That was the bear's turn, and Firu is bleeding out. Open wound on his stomach and everything. Let's see. Do I have a bleed out effect? We'll just call this one. He is currently bleeding out. He will be losing hit points at the start of his turn every turn. Bird's turns. This bird attacks with 3 attacks at the bear.
The big one?
The big bird. Big bird first. 1 hit, 2 hit, 1 miss. Alrighty. That's supposed to be plus another 6, so that is 29 hit points of damage from a bite
Jeez.
and a talon attack. Bear roars. Moves in. You can go ahead and unload your attack. As a hit.
A hit?
You open up a big gash on it as well. But it is still standing. Just like when you're cutting into these, it's just like tons of fat. You just see a big layer of fat before you see any blood. Okay, that was it for your prepared attack, right?
Yeah. It was just a freaking devastating thing.
Yeah. All right. The little axe beak goes. It hits. It does 1d8 plus 4. It does 8 damage. Biting into it. Then it goes with its 2 talons. One's a miss. The other is a miss. This one charges over this bear, which Melanie along the way slumbers it. And the axe beak gets in close and immediately hits for,
So it'll get 3 coup de grace attacks then, right?
yeah, so that's 8.
That's why Rolani has a fear of bears, Xandrid. Now you guys know what
32.
Rolani had to deal with. There were 3 of these guys, and we didn't have mounts. It was
And you
just
probably
5
didn't have-
players.
You probably didn't have Slumber either.
No, it was just 5 players, and by the time we realized that they could one-shot us, we were all dead anyway.
52 damage. As it just like pecks and claws, it digs into the spots that were already gashed open, basically.
Did we get a crit?
Huh. It
And it's a
auto
coup de
crit
grace on all 3.
Yeah, and Melanie hops off. As it begins to be you guys' turn, she hops off the back.
Did that still not kill it?
No, it's still alive.
How much damage has that taken?
A lot. Over 100.
The one near me has taken how much as well? About 60?
Under 100. Something like that.
Alright.
I'm definitely gonna go ahead and slumber the other one.
Okay.
And would Firu appreciate it if I hopped off of his back?
Yeah, he's holding his wound at this point in time.
Can Tay's mythic
Oh,
thing,
that reminds me, I need to
since
roll
it's like,
the bleed.
Since she can use a mythic power
It's
to
not his turn yet.
It is you guys' turn.
Oh.
So roll me 2d6. I'll have you roll the bleed.
Oh, Jesus, really?
Yes, 2d6 bleed damage every turn. Welcome to Zindrick. Don't roll a 12.
Oh, thank God.
so
Firu is at 5
can
hit points.
Tay's special ability is the thing that lets her cast a spell. So she can use that since she used a hex as her standard, and she can cast a spell, correct?
Yes, because Hex is not a spell. That is exactly right.
Okay. You can use one of your mythic points for the day then, Tay, to cast a Cure Moderate Wounds on Firu.
Yep. I don't remember what the roll is for that.
It's 2d8 plus caster level, I think.
That's 2d8 plus 4, right?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's 2d8? The 2d8?
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. What did it roll? Okay, there it is.
You stop the bleeding with that. If that was to heal him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You stop his bleeding. It closes the wound. And he kind of like he's catching his breath. He's like, "Thank you." Like there's blood everywhere, just dripping down his. his
How
fur.
much movement can I make after hopping off?
Because of the type of mount he is, you can hop off as a free action, and still have half your move speed because it's difficult terrain on the ground.
So you might want to back up so you're behind everyone else.
Yeah. Is that there?
Is the bear technically dying?
No. Dying is below 0.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Okay.
could do the Death Watch
Anything else?
thing and figure out what its health is at, or you could heal Firu.
Heal theory.
I'm going to take Lamont, call ally, and shoot Firu.
All right. The heal was 1d8 plus 4, I believe.
What were the other options?
You can do cure moderate wounds as well.
Heal. It was aid. I can't remember the other one off the top of my head. It's heal, aid. Oh, heal, aid, and shield.
Okay. I could actually. Crap. What would the shield be?
You haven't used it yet. You don't know.
I've studied him so much.
You studied, but using it practically hasn't been a thing because you don't want to throw
I
out of
would say
balance.
go ahead. I would say go ahead and actually use a heal cast on him, and then just do shield.
But she
and
can.
hope that it
She
does
has.
the thing.
She has the same sort of mythic power thing you do. Well, you have the same mythic power thing as a Hierophant that Tay does, so you can still cast a heal spell afterwards with a mythic
Yeah.
point.
No,
I think. You can't?
I don't have that one.
I don't think she
I
took
thought you
our
had the Wild Arcana thing.
No.
Yeah, you did. Oh, I thought you did.
Or was that Melanie and I'm misremembering?
Oh, no, you're right. That was Melanie. Yep, that was what it was.
So what I can do is I can cure moderate. If I use a hero point. This is only if I use a hero point. Or I can. Where's that? I know it started. I can cast Enemy's Heart, which
I don't know what that is.
gives you a bonus to a coup de grace.
How much of a bonus?
He gets a +2 to strength.
So +1.
So he'll do 4 extra damage then.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look close to dying at all?
I mean, it's messed up, yeah, but it doesn't doesn't look like it wouldn't be able to survive these wounds.
What about like if we called shot head?
You could
Can you
attempt
do
to.
a cold? Can you do a cold shot when they're helpless?
Sleep?
Yeah,
Would that?
I mean it's a coup de grace anyways, though.
Yeah. So it wouldn't give me a negative. I just auto hit.
Yeah, you'd auto hit, but you also wouldn't do any extra damage. It would your max damage anyways,
Okay.
so
So
it wouldn't matter.
if you can.
So wait, you
I'll
take.
hit it.
Okay.
Can I attempt that?
Yeah, you just had to tell me.
With my vital.
Yeah, but you have to make the roll. Oh wait, you don't have to make a roll. Your coup de grace. No, I need to know what the damage is. Or is it the same as before? It's the same.
With a 9 ring with sun metal
9 ring
and the
with some metal.
+2. Oh well. Do I want to use a hero point?
So it's 9 ring. What's the damage for the 9 ring?
1d8 +5 plus 1d4 fire damage.
Oops. Did that ring?
And he can make 2 attacks, right?
That's 4. It's 41 damage. He cannot make 2 attacks currently.
I can give him an immediate action.
Yeah, you can do that.
So let's go ahead and do that.
Alright, so he takes 41 damage to the bear, and you give him another attack, and this kills the bear.
Whew, thank goodness. I didn't
He
realize
hacks
I
through
could
its
have
neck
hurt.
once, and then he doesn't cut all the way through, so he brings his sword back again and finishes cutting off the bear's head.
Alright, so
Good eating tonight.
I didn't use a hero point yet, but
That was a surge to give him an attack.
yes, it was a
So
surge.
that's 2 surges.
Yeah, I used 2 surges, and okay, we're good for now. I
Alright.
just need to save my hero point.
Alright.
I'll heal him up next time. As long as you
Okay.
guys keep that bear away from us.
Hang on.
And
He's asleep.
Oh,
Can I
okay.
take?
It's asleep.
I slept it. So Garrett will have the opportunity to get out of prone.
Well, it can't wake up until its turn, anyways. Correct?
It
She
can
heals
wake
him.
up and smack it.
To 18.
No.
Is there something you want to do, Sab? For right now, I'm interrupting with Melanie, who heals
Okay,
Firu.
that's fine. The bear can't wake up until its turn, right?
Correct.
Okay.
which his
Yes.
turn is right after us. So
Yes,
Garrett
but
used his
Savarth
turn
can
to
do
get
a
us up.
ridiculous amount of damage to a coup de grace because she rolls 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
She will do 48 plus 23. And she's
Okay.
gonna bring it down with the spikes straight on the top of its skull.
Hi, Scoot Scoot.
So 48 plus 23, that's 71 damage in one hit. Does it kill it?
No.
Alright.
You feel something
gonna
crack
use-
underneath you, but that doesn't kill it.
Alright. I use a mythic power point, which allows me to move up to my speed and make one attack at any point during that.
Uh-huh.
So all I'm gonna do is just rear back and bash it in again the exact same way. It's another 71 damage.
Another crunch. This one gets a little bit more wet, but it is still alive.
Holy shit.
Who hasn't
Let me
gone
finish it.
yet?
Let me double
Garrett-
fist with
Garrett
the
has
bear.
it.
I was about to say, get in that wound, Garrett. Put your barrel right up in there.
Alright,
Yeah,
Garrett,
I'm
that
gonna,
would be 8 plus 6 plus 2.
So to stick my
Use
gun
one
right
of your
in the wound and shoot it.
cartridges. Make it even stronger.
No, because that'll hurt other people. So that's 16 damage. But it's still alive.
Huh?
Oh, no, times 4. You're right.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk up to that bear.
Yeah, you kill it. You blow its brains out. Come on, stupid bear. Come on, bear. Stop disappearing.
Yay for bypassing the
It does not want to die.
I shoot it so hard it incinerates.
Nope, you just blow its brains out.
I think Mama Bird should just start eating the bear.
She
Shit.
screeches
Come
out
on,
loudly.
Raven.
She screeches
I
out
lost one of
loudly.
my burbs.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Is there no way to is that
Melanie's
Baby
staff,
dead?
the blue flame, kind of. Huh?
is that bird dead or was it just negative?
Oh, it is. It doesn't have most of its neck attached to its body.
Okay.
It got its throat ripped out.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and healing hex Firu.
All right.
So that's since it's extra, it's 2d8 plus 6, isn't it?
No, Melanie's is 2d8 plus 6.
No, Taze's as well because she's got the
It's
course.
what I-
Oh yeah,
It is.
plus 2. Yeah, you're right, because she treats it as caster level 6. You're right.
There you
So,
go.
another extra 18 there. He's at 55 out of 64. He's kind of like catching his breath and stuff like that. After all
Yeah,
that,
you all right?
Yeah, good. I'm a little pissed off.
the birds are anxious, and he has to kind of help keep them in check. And he says that is probably a good idea to deal with these things and set up camp. This is a lot of extra resources. And he seems like quite a bit worn out after what just happened.
Jeez.
I like that Celine is still like sitting on the back of Firu. Apparently, she was not attached to me there. There we go.
Is Fury wearing his heaviest armor right now, by the way?
I'm pretty certain he is, yeah. Yeah, he's at his
What's his AC?
19. Yeah, he's
Okay.
wearing his heaviest armor, which is Seta's currently having to cast Mend on because it got screwed up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So I will start trying to just dress the corpses and stuff.
Yeah, Fear is gonna say that he's gonna help with that one. Remove the bleeding status there, so you guys can
Well,
take care of
let's-
those.
Since
Let's
we've
hopefully
only
again-
spent
No.
we've only spent 6 hours of our day today, so we've got a lot of time. So since we have this much time, we can spend 20 on those checks now, right?
Yes, you can take 20 on all your checks today instead of
Okay.
pushing on. That's what Fear in character was hinting at. Is that we just need to.
So Firu got 30 on nature then, and I would have gotten a
Yeah.
30 on survival.
Yep. And when you make those checks, you actually discover that there is a much smaller bear, some 60 feet away. Just a little bear cub.
Damn it.
So these were defending their baby.
Yes.
Does it run away when it sees us?
Yeah, but it's a baby bear, so it can't really do much.
Tame it.
Yeah,
Wow.
Fear kind of walks over and just picks it up. He's not going to let a baby bear try and survive Zendrick.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
He doesn't bring it over by where the dead parents are.
Yeah. Here, let Seda play with it.
All right, Sada's got a pet bear. The party has a mascot.
this is the weirdest adventure ever right now.
Yeah. Oh
We ended
well.
up grabbing a bunch of birds. Now we've got a baby bear.
Hey,
Yeah, it's
one less
Zendrick.
bird to feed.
We're gonna finally end up at the orc place, and we're just gonna have like 8 weird.
We're gonna be like
Yeah,
a forge
you're gonna have a
farm.
farm of animals behind you, a farm of Zendrick animals.
We're gonna have a caravan.
How is the big mama bird reacting right now?
I mean, it's a bird. It's a wild animal.
Yeah, I mean
Well,
she's tough.
I'm asking-
She's lived a
I'm
long
asking
time.
if I need to shift and talk
Um,
it down.
You shift and talk to it anyways to try and get a sense for its emotions. Give me a sense motive.
What's the bonus for being able to talk to it?
It's
Oh,
always
yeah,
plus
I
2
didn't think about
circumstance.
So you got
Oh,
a 10.
well, 10.
All
Wasn't
right.
very good.
It's not going to run. It knows that it's safer with you guys now. Plus a lot of food. But you can sense also that it's like it is obviously not happy with what happened.
Yeah.
But life moves on. And you kind of get the sense that you haven't seen much of these, even in Corvair. It's probably something like 1 out of 3 normally ends up surviving anyways out of a clutch. So,
Would it let me pet it at all? Because it won't let anyone ride it.
yeah.
All right, cool. I'll pet it and calm it
Yeah,
down.
you have a toothless moment with it.
All right.
And then you get a new nickname called Handless.
So Sab and Fuse are making use of those bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're cutting off hide. and-
Confirmed.
Feeding the
We're
birds.
cutting off hide and
the
the
birds.
fur and stuff and
Yeah.
feeding the meat.
Okay. Sab or Tay, whoever wants to keep notes, just mark that you have enough meat to last
Enough
you.
Because we got to feed the birds too. So, but I mean, carnivores usually only eat every so often, anyways.
Yeah, you have enough
They get
meat
a
to
full
last
meal.
you 5 days here.
Got it.
I mean, I assume that you guys are going to like wrap it up in leaves and stuff like that to
Yeah.
help preserve
We're
it and
gonna
whatnot.
preserve it.
Yeah,
We can cook it to preserve it better.
Cook it and dry it. We can do
yeah,
either one.
yeah, exactly.
Especially since it's still daytime, so yeah, we can technically do both.
Yeah, so you guys have plenty of time, but you also have two. We're just going to say
Pelts.
giant bear hides. Is what we're going to call them.
Yeah.
We got some blankets when it gets cold.
Yeah. So just note that somewhere,
I wrote it down.
and
You might want to use one later on to bolster his armor.
you guys are now
Or
down
one
one of
of
these
the-
birds.
I know.
One of the cool
I know.
things
Later
is-
on, I can turn myself into a bear.
Yeah. One of the
With the bear fur.
better. Yeah, one of the better hexes that Tay ends up getting, if she chooses it, allows her any animal that she has a hide or pelt or fur of, as long as she has the whole thing, she can change into that exact animal. Not
That's
a
cool.
similar animal, she changes into the same one. So, like, she would show up as that bear, and she would have, like, the scars on it from where we hit it and stuff.
That's cool.
All right. That said, we're going to go on our quick second break, and then we'll be back for the last bit of D&D. We'll see you guys in about 5 minutes.